What's up, Solid Steppers? What's up, Tech the Titans? This Miss Ward coming to you. Right now, I'm riding in the White Ghost. That's my other car. I call it the White Ghost because I don't know why the hell I bought it. You feel me? I bought it for appliance repair, and it cost me. I put so many miles on it, it couldn't handle it. Man, I went through an engine, transmission, rear end, transfer case. So I don't even drive it. I'm driving it now because I'm just riding up the Pensacola Marcone to grab a couple of parts before I hit the road. But you know how it is. What's up, Solid Steppers? What's up, Tech the Titans 2.0? This is Miss Ward coming to you from I-10. Watching all my people shooting back and forth from Cali, from Texas, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, Jacksonville, Florida. This the route right here, I'm telling you. Never a dull moment. But anyway, y'all, as always, it's story time. Today is one of those days I call myself trying to get some admin done. And I don't really have a day earmarked for that. I try to do it daily. So I had to do that, but I had to do some things around the house. You know, vacuum my floors, get everything in order so when I come home. I think I gave my neighbor like $500 worth of damn meat because I just buy the steak and stuff. I don't eat it. Like, I am not a meat eater. I'm trying to eat more protein, but I'm going to have to get it out the vegetables because I'm telling you, I'm just not a meat eater. But anyway, did my good deed for the year. And most of the time I was actually in my garden. Me and the sun fighting each other. It's hot as Hades. I'm rearranging. I come to find out I got like 20 mint plants and I don't know what mint is what. Then I got different types of basil, different tomatoes, different peppers, all kind of things like that. Then flowers. Don't ask me what the name. I might know what the magnolias are. But you know, I didn't get into planting and gardening to actually know what I was planting, which is kind of ignorant, but hey, I did it for therapy. I did it for the fact that I needed to be able to till the soil, put my hands in the soil and grow something and be able to nurture something I have no control over how it comes out. Any, many, money, mo. I'm that kind of person. Now, at the end of the day, I study, nitrogen, phosphorus, all the stuff I'm supposed to put in there, fertilizer, things of that nature. So that's what I'm doing. I'm learning gardening. Now, when I was a little girl, I know y'all like, what is she talking about? Y'all know how I am. I'm all over, so just hold on for the ride. So when I was a little girl, I spent a lot of time with my great-grandmother in the backwoods of Georgia, a little place called Brooks County. Quitman and Morven, places like that. And my grandmother, we raised all the stuff, from hogs, pigs, rode horses. I really credit my work ethic with that part of my life. What I'm basically saying is everything you've been in through life prepares you for success. God will never bring you to nothing that they won't, you can't use it as a lesson and utilize it later in your life. And my ability to get up at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, get out and get it done when everybody's sleeping comes from that era in my life. My ability to work sun up to sundown comes from that area in my life. So when I got into school, got into the workforce, things of that nature, my work ethic, bar none, separated me from so many people, but that's how I was raised. And I think my great-grandmother, she was a small lady, maybe 5'2", maybe 5'1". She was small in stature, but she ain't playing. She did not play. She would chop your ass down with the quickness. Act crazy if you want. But the reality is, it's in my DNA for me to be successful. And those are the things you got to understand. So what I want to talk about today is going to be about setting yourself up for success. How do we do that? What are the steps? Number one, figure out what you really want. I need you to dump out your head what everybody told you were supposed to do. Because the reality is, as kids, we come here, we have an affinity for certain things, and guess what? That really might be your gift. It might not be attractive to nobody else, it might not make sense. But you got to have that discipline no matter what you choose to do and the consistency to be successful. You take me, for instance. I called one of my mentors, Richard Zilker, shout out, TMM Appliance Repair. Courses, TMM academic, excuse me. What's up, Brandon? And I talked to him because today I was doing my pregame and my triage. And I want to explain what triage is because I get this question all the time. I assume people knew, so let me explain it. Triage is when I get a list of symptoms that the customer is having. And what I do is I get the model number, the serial number, and I upload it into the laptop or whatever I'm working. I take that information, I grab the service manual, I upload all that into ChatGPT, and I put the symptoms in there, and I go through a step-by-step diagnostic. I verify what chat is saying and off of what I know. Like prime example, I got a customer that, I'll give an example this morning. I had a customer that has a GE refrigerator, 2012 model, and it is like a cafe series. And she's having a problem where the alarm light is staying on. So, the first thing we think, okay, is there a problem with this door switches? And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the schematics, and I'm going to see where does the door switch go. Does it go directly to the main control board, or does it go to the door control board? See, these are the things that make you successful, because if I go there, I'm going to go there with the door switch, and I'm going to go there with the door switch and the main control board. And the reason I'm doing that is because in that circuit, that's what I'm dealing with. I'm prepared to knock that job out, be done, and get paid. If I did not have schematics, I'd be taking every board, every switch, everything. I think I'd be guessing. And as you move and get mature in appliance repair, you learn, okay, I want to do a one-stop complete, I got a triage. All these people think they can just show up and they're going to assume they know the answer. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. No. That's not how it goes. Now, this particular customer has 3 appliances. She has another issue with her GE dishwasher where sometimes the door pops on its own. So what am I taking with me? I'm taking the actual door lock or door latch. I'm also taking the springs and stuff for the sides because I know they have problems with them. I also know a lot of times the insulation gets bound up in those springs and causes problems. That's how I'm moving. Nothing more, nothing less. And then they have an issue with with their range. The dual element, the center is not working. So I'm taking the infinite switch and the element. This is how you go in and get a one-stop completion. Now, all 3 of those appliances, the total job is going to probably end up being all 3 of them together, it's going to be about $2,500. And I'm going to knock those out in probably about an hour, or maybe an hour and a half to make it look good. The reality is you have to triage to know how to do your job. You also have to work on your business credit so that when you got to pull parts, you don't have a problem. You should have a standing tab where you pay on a regular basis from multiple vendors. My number 1 vendor is Marcone. A lot of people got issues with Marcone. I don't have no problems. Because first of all, I buy the people at Marcone, the one that I serve, the one that I started, the one that had my back in the day. I try to buy them lunch once or twice a month or breakfast because I'm looking out. I always send food, send Grubhub to pick up a $150 breakfast, or for lunch I'll go I'll have them bring them some Red Robin burgers. How can you go wrong with Red Robin burgers? Everybody likes Red Robin, then I don't have to worry about it. I used to give them stuff like Bolay, and then I realized, no, y'all, let me tell y'all something about this bipolar weather. I'm driving right now, and I gotta stop because now I'm about to turn into Weatherman Ward right now. Why do I see a whole storm and dark clouds in front of me? Now, anybody that know me know I cannot stand going over these bridges that hop from Pensacola to Gulf Breeze to Alabama. I can't stand them. And it's raining. Let me check the wind now. I'm telling y'all out here, y'all don't understand. This is a struggle. It's a real struggle. But I'm gonna pray about it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna meditate and pray about it. That's all I can. I'm telling you, this is wow. I have no words right now. I'm just gonna be quiet, y'all. I just got to take a moment of silence. Bear with me. Steady myself and get myself together. I'm about to get my ass right over here in this slow ass lane. Because, oh man. Y'all, I thought I saw lightning up there. Y'all, this video might be cut short just because I have to go in to have a moment. But anyway, y'all, I'm sure we all like, I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of a lot of stuff. Hey, big bad wolf if you want. Let me tell you something. My bark is badder than my bite. I do not play that. But anyway, the triage is so important because it allows you to go in as a professional, to be secure in what you're doing, and already like you're prepared for anything that pops up. See, this is the setup right here. You see, I'm going over the Escambia Bridge. This is the little bridge. This is the setup bridge. This ain't the real one, okay? There's another one, the Pensacola, the big one I gotta go over. And then there's another one that I have to go over. And then they got some that, like, you see how small, low these damn, to the right, these little, what they call them, medium strips? That ain't big enough. But right now, we got about to hit a monsoon, y'all. I apologize ahead of time for these wipers that's about to kick on. But y'all know how it is. I keep it real. I ain't hiding nothing from you. This real world. This is what I deal with. But this that damn bipolar weather. You just saw how pretty those skies were back there. Now we getting ready to run through this. We don't know how long this gonna last. And get to the point like when I'm heading the other way in my other car, I gotta turn my little hazards on and everything because I'm in a little bitty car compared to what I'm in now. I don't know why these wipers ain't kicked up. But y'all, we're gonna see how long this gonna last because I guarantee you it's gonna be sunshine in about 5 minutes. Welcome to Florida. Man. Anyway, as I was saying, it's, man, this is what comes. I was so damn hot, I knew it was gonna rain, because you ever been outside, it's so hot, you know the rain's gotta come and cool it off. It's that kind of situation. Yeah, but you gotta triage so you can show up on these jobs and be prepared, be professional, and be secure in what you do. Because you gotta realize, you walk into these environments, these customers are gonna ask you 1,200 damn questions while you're trying to work. You be like, can you please go sit down somewhere? And what really kills me is the ones that say, I'm gonna sit over here and let you work. The whole way they sitting over there, giving you the side eye. They trying to catch every move, probably got 4 or 5 cameras in the kitchen while you're working. I'm telling you, I can't make it up, man. Never a dull moment. Y'all ain't crazy if you want to. I'm going 40, 50. I am not speeding for nobody. I do not play with this rain. Plus, I got brand new tires on all my cars. I don't play with this. Hold on. Let me stop lying. I need to get 2 more. I think I got probably about 30% left on the tires on my other one. Now, this car is all-wheel drive, so all my tires have to be the same tread. Ain't no such thing as getting 2 here and 2 there. But anyway, make sure you triage. That way you can go in and be efficient, and you increase your chances of completing that job on the first stop. The other thing is you got to make sure you're communicating with your customer to be successful. When I say communicate, I communicate via text for 2 reasons. One, I want a record of the BS. If stuff goes sideways, I want everything documented. I don't want to deal with no he say, she say, all this other stuff. Because customers, I got a customer right now I got to deal with on Saturday. It's taking everything I got not to cuss her out before I get there. And I'm going to try to contain myself when I'm there, because one thing about Ms. Ward, I'm a truth teller. If you do some inappropriate stuff and I'm involved and I didn't warrant it, I'm going to read you the riot act. But I said, you know what? Get this money and leave. Total ticket's probably $1,800. It's going to take me roughly an hour. I got 1 more board to install. I need to install that board and get the hell on and make my money. I really want to cuss her out because she did some things that I just don't appreciate. But it also, I have to examine how I handle it. You know, sometimes I over-educate my customer. You ever been in that situation where you gave the customer too much information, breaking it down in layman's terms, and so now they sensitive to every little thing? Because the other technicians before you allegedly treated them like dirt, now you're questioning. No, they just shut up because they knew it was going to be a problem. They knew you were going to take their words and twist it and try to, get the come up, and it ain't happening. This is why you got to document everything. You go in and you see something, take pictures and images and document it accordingly. Didn't I tell you I understand whether it's bipolar? Now you see how long that lasted. That's why I let the video keep going. because I knew it was a setup. Welcome to Florida. Welcome to Florida. I got to ride out late on the night in my brain. I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to be doing that at night. So once I grab this, I got to get back home and then get on the road because I got to be in Spring Hill tomorrow and I got to be in Weeki and Tampa, Ocala. Oh boy. Anyway, I can't complain because I'm blessed. And now I got a whole set. I'm going to be in Alabama all next week. Alabama about to be on and popping. I'm going to knock out some stuff on Monday. But Alabama getting ready to get up. Do you hear me? I've been walking away from that market, but it's time for me to get it, y'all. I don't know who's calling me, but you rejected. But at the end of the day, you got to get it in. So make sure you're communicating, and you want to make sure. Don't feel bad if you got to call a customer and ask them again for what the symptoms were. You know, the best thing in the world is to have the apps so that when the customer calls you, the whole thing's recorded. Like when I first got in the game, WorkEase had me so damn spoiled because when WorkEase first started, I was able to be an ambassador with them. So I knew from the beginning, I had inside game, I had access to tools, and that was great while it lasted. But I try to explain to people, you know, whenever you're dealing with a startup or any company, they're gonna change and grow. And unfortunately, they gotta make sure that they can take care of everybody. They can't just focus on you. I see a lot of people saying that WorkEase is trash. I hear people say Marcone is trash. And all I understand is that it's their relationships with the company. You gotta have relationships with a contact because AI has taken over. So if you don't have a person or a warm body to talk to that can actually understand your point of view and look out, you stuck. That's why I be telling y'all about y'all relationships. I watch how people handle stuff. I watch how people handle me. I ain't got no problem walking away because I'm a Capricorn. You know, Capricorns, we will shine light on you. You are the best thing that ever happened. When we're around, you warm and fuzzy because we put the spotlight. That's what we do. But when you cross us or try us, oh, not only are you dead to me, you never existed. I'm ruthless like that because at the end of the day, if I allow people in my intimate circle, that is an area of trust. Because there are things happening in that circle where we're helping people out of situations or we're supporting people that have helped us when we couldn't help ourselves. Like it's some real stuff. I can't have no Judases up in there. And some people, that's the only way they know how to move is like a Judas. So when I tell you, ain't nothing wrong with rolling solo, y'all. Because the haters is out here. And it's people that don't want to see you win because they losers. I'm telling you. So stay on your game. Stay focused. Stay on your discipline. When you go into these jobs, you need to understand where your areas of opportunity are. Doesn't make you a failure, doesn't make you weak. It makes you understand that you need to take a moment and look in that mirror and say, okay, I could do this better, I could do that. Like right now, people get mad because I don't call them. I don't call you because I've matured in my diagnostic ability. And I'm not going to use you as a crutch. And on top of that, when I was calling you, you was telling everybody I didn't know what I was doing and talking smack behind my back, so why would I call you? You know who you are, but God bless you. I wish you the best. I wish you much success. So as I continue to elevate to the top, you can say, yeah, I knew her when. You're damn right, when. You don't know me now. And that's how y'all got to look at it. Y'all do not throw, I cannot stress this enough. I know people who work with people they can't stand, but they have learned how not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. At the end of the day, you're going to have to learn how to work with different personalities. Like I had an issue with somebody because of how they move. And I'm like, you know me, why would you move like this? Then I realized at the end of the day, they were just utilizing me to get a bag and they wasn't taking the principles and understand that the reason why I'm hundreds of thousands of dollars up, I done made more money already in 6 months than most people make in a whole year, 1 or 2 years. But guess what? I am consistent and I'm consistent tweaking like today. One of the things I was working on my admin place, I needed to go ahead and secure another, make a decision to secure another residence in another state because of the demand. Y'all, this that other bridge I was telling y'all, this another setup. Yeah, this one here, like I said, bruh, at the end of the day, anybody know Florida, there's a couple of bridges that you ain't gonna see Miss Ward on. One is that damn 275. That Skyway over in Tampa, oh no. I don't care how much they civil engineer that damn bridge. I am not one. Y'all look at the history of that doggone bridge in Tampa. I'm good. If they hit it once, they can hit that shit. I am not here for it. I don't know what's going on up here. I hope somebody, man, come on. Come on, y'all. Why is the traffic stopped on the bridge of all places? Y'all know I got to have a moment. I'm about to pull out that boot on y'all real quick. That Tina Turner. Y'all out here playing Nami Ringe Kyo. I'm trying to tell you, we about to do something up in here. We is not sitting on this bridge like this, man. Oh, okay. Anyway, but man, I'm sitting here. You know how you in the car, you dry mouth because you just jumped in. Normally you bring a bottle of water or something to sip on. Man, I'm in here. I'm looking at this bottle of water, but the damn bottle of water is hot as Hades because it's been sitting in my damn car for probably a week. Definitely ain't about to touch that. And it's open. Nah, we good. I don't know what's happening. I pray everybody's right. All right, it looks like an accident. I pray there are no fatalities, no issues. Man, I would never want to have that issue on the bridge. And they got the sheriff's department right there. Oh my God. Jesus. I hope nobody's hurt. Lord have mercy. So we got one military person in the front. They done got hit by the Mustang. The Mustang looked like she looking for her card, and I'm gonna leave it right there because I ain't poking fun at nobody. Because, like I said, if they coming for them, they coming for me. That's how I see it, and I'm gonna leave it right there. I ain't about to get political, but y'all know what I mean, man. I'm over here in the Gulf Coast, and when I tell you Border Patrol ain't playing over here in ICE. Because, you know, we on the shore. So people and things be washing up all the time coming through the woods. It ain't no joke over here. And, you know, bullets ain't got no name on them. So they swore just staying here laying low. And I'm trying to be that low nail that don't never get hit. I'm telling you. Because that could have easily been me. So anyway, you know, you want to look at your areas of opportunity, whether it's schematics, whether it's SEAL system. Stop being intimidated, y'all. Y'all that feel like y'all slow, you got to understand, what could I have done to fill the gap? What skill is it that I don't have that I could have been maturing and developing to close the gap? What is it that I need to do that I'm not doing? Who is it that I don't like, I done talked about, and I got to go eat crow and ask for help? Guess what? I do it all the time, man. I'm trying to tell you, people do it with me. Y'all understand. Y'all have no clue. Y'all have no clue. This is why you got to be careful how you move out here. You know, people get upset with me because the thing about me is I can move by myself. I really ain't moving by myself. I'm moving with God. So through God, all things is possible. But, you know, I don't need the okey-doke. I ain't got to, They ain't feeding me. Miss Ward been feeding herself for a long time because I always made plans so that if I was moving as a one-man show, how do I continuously eat, maintain my lifestyle, continue to plan for retirement, and store up put stuff in my storehouse. For real. Y'all out here playing. I make sure I have multiple streams because I understand I can't do this forever. Be honest with you, I didn't plan on doing it this long. But the reality is, when God bless you with an opportunity in a business, you need to not only run up the bag, but be a good steward because God gave you the gift in that window of opportunity. So when I'm always trying to put people up on game and hooking them up with my connections, like somebody hit me up today because they couldn't find X, Y, and Z, and I was like, bruh, I want to say so bad, dude, I gave you that 3 weeks ago. How are you going to text me for that shit? But the reality is, you got to understand, a lot of people don't understand the sense of urgency when these windows closing. I'm telling you, I get opportunities all the time. So now I ain't got no choice. I done tried to hand these opportunities to other people. I ain't got no choice but to go get it. I'm finna run up the bag. I'm finna secure a spot up there. I'm finna dominate, and I'm finna do what I do. It's called transitional periods. When you understand how to move like that, you don't even worry about it. You know, I believe in having, you know, anywhere from, on a slow situation, maybe 20, 30,000 a month, to another situation like 70,000 a month. I think the most that I've ever done by myself been about 68,000 when I actually start counting and paying attention. You know, I'm taking ownership for that. I ain't been watching my stuff like I need to. I'm just like y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all. This is why I'm always telling you, don't be me. Be better than me. So once you understand what your areas of opportunities and say that you are having some challenges right now, things don't look like they did last year. Own the fact that you took it for granted, for the waiting on the season to come in. Well, guess what? You need to get up. Some of y'all gonna have to move. I'm just gonna tell you. Some of y'all are not going to be able to compete in your areas. You don't want to hear that, but who else gonna tell you the truth? Some of y'all got to get up and move. Do you know how many areas are blowing up? Like right now, I'm going to take care of areas in Alabama that are underserved. I did not want to go in those areas because, first of all, I ain't trying to be looking around my shoulder. I ain't trying to see no crosses burning on my damn lawn. I ain't got time for that. I don't care what you believe. That is your business. But do not mess with Miss Ward, because Miss Ward is just trying to eat. I'm trying to eat, make an honest living, and stay out the damn way. Like I say, everybody get a season. Enjoy your season. Because guess what? That stuff come full circle. You got to be careful how you move, y'all. Y'all out here playing with it. I'm keeping it a buck. Because I know how it go. Some things you cannot come back from. So some of y'all going to just have to move. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to go outside of your immediate area. Because while you done sat there and got fat and comfortable and thinking everything going to come to you, what y'all don't understand is everybody else done discovered that damn area. And they is eating. They eating and they eating that. They are controlling their expenses. And they are eating off the shit you're rejecting. All the stuff you wouldn't work on and how you wouldn't do this and you're not going to do that. Oh, they eating well. While you sitting here wondering where the work went. The work went to the guy that's prepared and that's using AI. And you over here talking about, I can't stand Samsung. I can't stand LG. I can't do this. I don't want to do that. They said the worst thing ever made. Sam suck. Well, guess what? You suck. At the end of the day, make some money. At the end of the day, let me tell you, when I got in the game, the first thing I learned was LG and Samsung. Everything else was irrelevant. Because then I realized that schematics are schematics, that structure, systems are systems, and flows are flows. When you understand theory and flow and you know how to apply it and understand what each manufacturer calls X, Y, and Z, whether it be a sensor, thermistor, or how the PCB control board or micron work, get your bag. That's what I'm saying. Y'all out here playing. I'm not playing with it. Man, it's good. Man, I don't know. Let me just be quiet. In my mind, I'm like, how the hell did I end up in Pensacola during rush hour? I am not trying to do this. And it's July 4th week. Oh, yeah, we trying to get up out of here. I'm going to take my butt down to Fair. Where is this at? I don't know what that is, but we're not doing that. Pizza, we didn't order that. All right. So once you understand that and you start to look at your areas, go find the vendors and find out who's the expert in the field. A lot of these people we consider experts in the field, they're straight assholes. Like me, I'm a straight asshole. I know it. But it's okay though, because I'm running a business. I don't have to be your friend. I don't really have to be nice to you. You feel me? Because you're not paying my bills. I'm keeping it real. And the thing is, if I feel like you wasted my time, I'm really not going to even acknowledge you. I'm going to keep it real like that because, you know, I keep my little coaching prices low because I understand some people are starting up. But it's a lot of times I'll give people game. As long as I keep my foot on their neck, oh, they own it. But time I take my foot off their damn neck because they got life happening, they got their wife in their ear, they got the kids, the mama, everybody who ain't got what they got or want is in their ear and they not doing what they need to do. Ain't nothing I can do. Ain't nothing I can do for you. At some point, you got to grow up and be a man or a woman and make grown folk decisions. And you got to make the decisions today that's going to help you tomorrow. I'm telling you what I know. All my friends and my personal friends, they are practically millionaires. And when I say millionaires, like they got real estate, millions in real estate, they got millions in business, and they barely got time to talk to me. And they got it like that. That's because how did they get it? They consistent. They get out here and grind and they get their bag. They ain't out here to be your friend. They out here to get paid. And they out here to make sure they don't lose their position. And that's what people understand. Once you get there, you don't stop. Shit. You better get up and get it all day. And those are the things that inspire me. I'm telling you. We ain't got time to sit around and chit chat. Y'all don't understand. I've been fighting this Alabama thing, ask my crew, for the last year because I did not want to go in that market and deal with those situations. But I understand that I got a window of opportunity. I'm going to go get it. Some people I've been talking to, they listening, they getting on the train. But I be damned if I'm finna let that bag sit there and rot. Ain't no way. And I'm sure that there's another opportunity for me in that area. So let's get it. Like I said, sometimes we be scared to make moves, even Miss Ward. But when you know how to do it and know how to go in and get your bag and get out and you know what you gotta have, that's how I'm living. I'm trying to understand how these people don't even stop in Pensacola. They just roll on. I guess I'm gonna roll with y'all ass. I was trying to stop. But shoot, I ain't about to get ran over either. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, y'all. I don't know how close my time is. But like I said, y'all, those are the things you gotta do. You gotta look at, and then once you do that, you gotta understand where your challenges are on the business side. Do you have business credit? Is your personal credit shot? How you gonna be ashamed about having shot personal credit? 99% of the people in America that had jacked up credit. Literally. From mistakes, from life, and just living. And then, you think you're gonna fix it and you're gonna be okay? No. You gotta deal with those habits and you gotta understand what an emergency is, and then you gotta learn that word no. A lot of y'all credit jacked up because you don't know how to say no to yourself or other people. Once you learn how to say no, it's a whole situation. That's how I look at it. You gotta get your business credit right, your personal credit, and that's just the first level. That ain't nothing. That's baby school. Anybody can do that. The key is, what do you do with it when you start to use debt as a tool? Have you learned financial instruments? Do you understand accounting? Do you understand what your book's supposed to look like? Are you really running your business and utilizing tax strategies every day? From how you buy your gas with a gas card and the business thing. You feel me? To how you eat lunch with on a business situation, how you secure your hotels, how you pay for your parts. A lot of y'all got stuff just crunched together, then you throw it at the accountant and then want to get mad when the accountant got an attitude. A lot of y'all ain't fit to run a damn business. Own it. Go work for somebody. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Look at my boy right here, heating it out. Matthews heating it out. You better get that bag, Pensacola. At the end of the day, somebody's eating somewhere while you over here playing games. If you don't want the headache of running a business, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with being number 2, number 3 in a company. Ain't nothing wrong with being the top tech or the mid tech or the pick up the grunt work tech. Do what you gotta do. Ain't no shame in that. You're making an honest living. But the reality is, even as an employee, you can go in there and use these same systems and dominate. While everybody else wondering why the hell you getting paid, why you getting raises, why you eating, why you got the company card, the gas card, the da. Shh, that's because you winning. You went in with a plan. You know how many like right now, one of my friends that I coached up to a upper management position with an appliance repair company. He already bored. I remember when he first got it, he was all excited, and they got him the American Express card, and he got the 2020 Ford Genesis with the keys, the company vehicle. I mean, they got him sitting pretty. All that stuff is tax write-off. Hey, let me tell you something. They ain't giving you nothing. They making sure you got the tools for them to work the hell out of you, but it's okay. Work like a dog, learn the game, and start your own. And now you know it from the inside. You understand P&Ls. You understand managing employees in different regions and how to, everything is a come up. This is why everything you go through in life, man, is for you to make it better for you. I remember when I was rolling with him, he was making maybe $13, $14, $15, $16 an hour. I used to cuss him out every day, bro. You know what you be doing? They need to do this for you. They need, I'm that friend. I'm that friend where nothing you doing is good enough because I see greatness for you. This beneath you. This right here, this kindergarten. You been past this. I'm that friend. If you ain't got a friend like me, you need to get some new. new ones. I'm pushing all the people in my circle, everybody that I deal with. They come to me an idea, either we push it to the top or I shoot it down. I play devil's advocate because I'm that friend. I want all my friends to win, and I'm not going to sit there and act like this shit okay when it ain't. Looks like I am coming up on Pensacola Marcone, y'all. Don't do it. You know they would jump out here on your ass. This right here, this whole strip right here has seen better days, man. I'm telling y'all, don't do drugs. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't do drugs and don't do nothing that make you want to do drugs. Stay to yourself. You better off being by your damn self than being caught up in a situation your ass can't get out of. Certain things get a hold of you, man. It's hard as hell to let it go. But with that said, y'all, what the hell is going on? Are they redoing the signs? What the hell is the Marcone sign? Oh, it's over here. This dude, I'm about to take his damn door off. Get my ass up in here. All right, y'all. Take it light. Hey.
Nope. Let's go. Get in the car.
No, we don't want to get in the car. We want to have fun.